If you like running the ball, then you're in luck because in today's video, I'm about to break down the best run offense, run scheme in the entire game. Let's get it. YouTube, what is up? It is your boy Duke, back here from sportsgamers.com, and today we're going to be looking at the Chiefs offensive playbook. This has the best run offense in the game, and I'm going to show you guys how you can use it to beat every defense in the game. I'm going to break down audibles, what types of players and abilities you want, and then of course we're going to get into the actual play setups and show you guys how to use them against really every defense in the whole game. Now, the reason why the Chiefs playbook is so good is you got a lot of just kind of glitchy stuff that is really tough to defend when you combine them together. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a scheme where we're coming out in shotgun, right? We're going to come out in shotgun to make you respect the Y-off trips nasty. But what we're going to do is we're going to audible down into the single back tight Y-off flex. To me, this is the most dominant run offense in the game, or run formation in the game. And we're going to set a few different audibles. The most important is to make sure you have the play wide zone in your audibles. And I do like having 0-1 trap as well. So let's go from there. We're going to come out in this gun. And we're going to come out in the, like I said, the Y-off trips nasty. Now, this formation is notorious for the RPO read Y flat. Now, we're not necessarily going to abuse this or anything. We just want to make sure that they know they have to defend it. So, like, if they're not going to defend it, of course, we'll throw it. More so than anything, this is just making them play defense to stop this. Now, once they show that they're going to respect this, this is when we audible down. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to come out in this, but then we're going to audible down into the single back tight Y-off flex, and we're going to run a few different plays. I first want to show the wide zone. Pound for pound, I believe this is definitely the best run in the game. The reason for this is it beats every type of different defense, man or zone. So the two best run defense types in the game are cover 0 and cover 4. The reason for this is cover 0 and cover 4, and a cover 0 blitz would be like a man-to-man blitz, right? Is that in both cover 0 and cover 4, these safeties are in run fits. Now, one of the most unique things about this play is that on the two receiver side of this play, which is the left, you'll see that these two receivers have basically vertical lines going 5 to 10, about 10 yards downfield for their assignment. This is known as a runoff. So in any sort of man coverage, they're going to run their defender about 10 yards off the ball, and the defenders won't even try to stop the run. So what you're going to notice is against any sort of man defense, if you just hit the right analog stick and playmaker the run to the left, they're going to get killed. Now guys, if you're new to the channel, I do daily Madden 25 videos on this channel, tips and gameplays. So if you're trying to get better at the game, or you just like watching high level gameplay, make sure you subscribe to the channel, drop me a like, comment on the video. Now with this scheme, I will say that the best running back to use is Derrick Henry, and that's for a few reasons. First of all, he gets good truck animations because of his weight. You can air truck with him. Also, he gets angry runs and tank. Tank is basically going to allow you to block, or excuse me, tank is going to allow you to bounce off hit sticks, whereas angry runs, it's just going to allow you to break tackles like crazy. So the combo of the two is just super tough. So that's the most important thing I would say. That the sweat running back that is also like 300 something pounds is glitchy too. But I think Derrick Henry is the best. As you guys can see here, he just bounces off tackles. But what you're noticing, like I said, is if you take a look at the replay, those DBs are running 5 to 10 yards down the field before they even try to stop the run. So if you can outrun that linebacker in the middle of the field, I mean, this could have easily been a touchdown. Let's just do that one more time. So again, we come out in this defense, in the RPO, just to make them have to defend it. And then we're going to audible down. Once we audible down, if I see man coverage, I'm simply going to flick the analog stick to the left to run to the left, because that's the side of the formation where I get these two receivers going downfield. And you guys can see again, the DBs are ran off the ball. If you're looking to become a better Madden 25 player and win more games, check out sportsgamers.com. This is where I post all my premium content. You get all my offensive and defensive schemes, ebooks, weekly tips, blitzes, money plays, bombs, and more. I have all the best content available at the cheapest prices available anywhere. Sign up today for as little as $9.95. Click the link in the description. I also pinned it in the comments. Let's win more games and dominate together, boys. So again, they're not even defending the run right away, which gives us that free yardage. I mean, against man-to-man defense, you're typically going to get like at least 5 to 10 yards, if not more. Now, another very common type of defense people will play is a cover 4. Now, guys, keep in mind, you're not even really going to be able to run 3-4 odd or 4-3, even 6-1 against this offense. And the reason for is we're coming out in the gun wide trips nasty. That's the whole purpose of it. By coming out in this type of formation, they're no longer allowed to play good run defense. They have to be in nickels. They have to be in dimes. Otherwise, it's going to be very tough to stop this RPO. So that's why I really like doing this, because now imagine we see them in dime. We come down. We audible down to the dime. We audible down against the dime into this run. They're in big trouble. Now, like I said, this is cover 4, and the safeties typically are in the run fits against this, and they are. So they'll attack the run a little bit harder. But as you guys can see, again, we're just easily able to bounce that outside. Now, this is pretty crucial because if you think about it, this defense right here theoretically should have a better job, against the outside runs because there's more DBs lined up wide on the field. But it just doesn't. As you guys can see, we're able to easily run basically between the two receivers and get good yardage. Now, you can use this run to the right or the left. Personally, I just like the blocking more on the two receiver side. I think I get better blocks that way. But, you can go either way. I will say if they're going to be in a defense like this, this is why I do prefer to have the 0-1 trap in my audibles. Because if they're going to come out of this, the 0-1 trap is going to kill them. This is a run designed to go up the middle, but you have a pulling guard, so you're easily able to, cut in between, the two gaps. You don't have to necessarily read it one way or the other. It does give you the ability to cut it either way because of that pulling guard. The trap is really, really good. So as you guys can see, we're basically eliminating the two best run defenses in the game, cover 0 and cover 4. You're not going to be able to play them. Now that kind of just leaves cover 2. Cover 2 is really the only other defense you'll see people try to use. So if someone's in cover 2, you're going to notice that this run will kill it. It will absolutely kill it. Now guys, I'm actually going to come out into 3-4 here just to show you how good this run is. I mean, you'll notice that you're easily able to stop, the corners from getting sheds. You'll notice, again, the corners in cover 2 are in flat zones. And flat zones in a cover 2 are in run fits. The safeties are not, but the outside corners are. However, due to this formation being compressed, these two receivers lined up in tight, one of them is going to be able to go out and block that corner, so he's not even going to be able to get any sort of shed or get involved in the play. And again, you're noticing we're able to easily just cut this between the two receivers, get downfield for yardage. Now, guys, when you have Derrick Henry, you also can put bulldozer on him, so you can get tank and angry runs too. So you could just air truck, and they're pretty much gonna break every tackle at that point. It's kind of glitchy. I'm not even doing that. I'm just showing you guys how good this run is. But Derrick Henry does take it up to the next level. Now, another thing about this formation is, like I said, the run is good either way. So imagine that they're in nickel. If they're in some sort of nickel, I would definitely run just opposite the nickel back. So in 3-4 and dimes, it's really a symmetrical defensive formation, right? Meaning that basically those formations are the same to either side. But nickel, that's not the case. Like you guys can see, we got this guy over here, the edge defender, but the nickel back is over here. Or if they were to flip it, the nickel back would be over here. So basically, we're able to just run away from whichever side the nickelback's on. So the nickelback, he's on the right here, we can run left. And once again, you're just seeing huge gaping holes. Now, if the nickelback does line up on the left as he does here, that's completely fine. I can just run to the right. And like I said, I mean, the run is going to work either way. And you guys see what I'm talking about. If you truck with Derrick Henry with these abilities, and Simmons, he's no joke. He has great abilities. He's 99 everything you're seeing. It's no match. Guys, I promise you, this is the most toxic scheme in the game. You make him defend that RPO, then you audible to the run. It's GG's in the chat, boys. And if you want to see some good pass plays, you can mix in with this run scheme from these formations. Give me 250 Actually, you know what? Give me 500 likes on this video and I will drop some passing plays from these two formations you can mix in that are going to take this to the next level.